Apple CarPlay is built for voice. But what if you're deaf and hard of hearing? Hmm. What a conundrum. Welcome, Snazzy people, to Squitz's Jeep Corner. So, we're going to have a discussion today about accessibility and CarPlay working together. Now, CarPlay has some accessibility features already for visual people using bigger eye contact, different voices for Siri, stuff like that, amplified voices and stuff like that. So, but not necessarily for the deaf and hard of hearing. More on that in just a minute. So, the voice design is great, but it's not always equally accessible to everyone. So, let's go down what is good about CarPlay. It's great for navigation, great for music, and it's great for voice messages to read out to you. But still reading it out loud, but obviously message previews are limited, and it really was built to decrease the amount of distraction that's around you, especially when you're driving. So, but the bottom line is voice first is good for safety, but voice first isn't always accessible. So, let me give you a little bit of my take on that. Me as a hard of hearing person, I'm hard of hearing, obviously. I can't understand what Siri is saying. I have to have the text reader along with the voice. Especially, even though I can understand my music, it's because I always keep looking at the lyrics of the song and I play it often and I repeat it and the memory helps me click with it. You can't do that with text messages and with Siri because every message is different. You can't anticipate what that message is going to be. So, me at the heart of hearing people, it ain't gonna work. So, what I would like to see CarPlay look a little bit different as far as that. So right now, uh, the also the reality is if you're on the Jeep Trail, which I want to try to do more this year, there's visual communication, yes. But doing it by everything by voice, walkie-talkies and stuff like that is useless for me because I won't understand walkie-talkies. So I would love to see people using text messages so I can see on my CarPlay and quick readout. Because compared to reading a text on the phone, and unfortunately, you can get out of I'm not driving pop up and getting into the phone and stuff while you're driving. As long as you have it on the matter charger and you got your eye on the road, you can safely do that. But you can't have the entire focus on the phone while you're driving because that's not safe. So, but with me as a hard of hearing person, I'm forced to do that in order to access stuff that might need my immediate attention as far as text messages to see if I need to, pull over or not. I can't because with the preview and then you see, oh, it's mom and dad, maybe something's wrong, maybe something's not. Oh, that's my boss. Let's see what you have to say. What if they keep constantly texting you while you're driving? You're going to have to keep constantly pulling over, and that's not really feasible. Because for me, I can use voice to text, no problem, or I can send a voice message, which is I use often while I'm driving because it's easy. So that's why sometimes I use the iPhone to, I'm not driving, and if the text is short and I don't have to focus on it too long, I'll read it really quick and then hold that little button while I have my hand on the steering wheel and put that waveform button that's for the speaker, and I put down my voice message or send it down, or I hit the microphone to voice the text, but I don't preview the text. I just type it, and then most of the time, with people that know me, know what I'm getting at. But what if you're talking with somebody that doesn't know you, and they're going, okay, does this problem have a English problem? What's going on here? That's not cool. Oh, he's calling me something. Oh no, it was a misspelling. After you find out, those kind of things happen with people that are not familiar with you, and you don't want to get in that situation. I've been in that situation once, I'm not doing that again. So that's why I was so excited that I have a voice message feature so I can just send them a voice message rather than a text message while I'm driving so I don't look like a complete fool. So, yeah. So, with that in mind, um, I'm reading my notes while we're talking here. So, but yeah. So basically, also noises, background noises. Trying to listen to her while I'm trying to listen to her. I got the engine running. I got wind running, especially with the window down. What if I want to ride with the window down? I can't understand the voice message. Like, huh? Okay, and I can't even say that to Siri because it's not even a live person. If I say huh to a real person, but okay, let me repeat that. I can't tell Siri to repeat that often because sometimes Siri does not understand me completely. Trust me, I've gotten in a situation where I think that people was like cat, and then I kept saying at. I said no, cat, at. Drove me absolutely bonkers. So like I gave up. So and then I just put them a voice message that said, "Sorry for taking too long to respond. My phone has been a little bit of a puzz, thinking I was saying something that I wasn't really saying." And that, trust me, I've been in a situation where I think what I really said is what I said, and before I could even stop Siri from automatically sending the message, it sent it, and I've gotten myself in a situation where I have to explain myself. Pull over right away, in a not in a rough way, obviously, but in a distant spot in park and go, "Sorry, I did not mean to say that. Sarah did not understand me. Sarah does not like my accent, so please just ignore it. Please, please, please." And that happened often, more often than I would like. So I've stopped using Siri for voice messages and been sending text messages to type text messages for me and send them automatically. I'm not doing that anymore. I use voice messages now when I'm driving. So handy feature to have. But as far as CarPlay, the usability of doing it, it's a little tricky. Because we have certain things. That's another thing I would like to say too. I just thought of while we're talking about this video. In addition to that, right now, we have CarPlay. Okay? And it's coming up right now. I'm going to connect to my phone. I'm going to try not to have this on too long because I don't want it to kill my battery. So, right now, let me get rid of this. This is what comes up. This is what comes up, okay? And it comes up, and sometimes I don't like the autoplay and the music. It drives me crazy. So, I got this, and got all this information. It's great. Sometimes you have the map to have the map open to get all this information. The screen on that Jeep is big. I like it because it gives you a lot of information to read. I'm able to easily read it quickly. Compared to my own radio, which my wife is driving right now, it's tiny, small, you can't really look at it that well. And doing CarPlay on that with the features that I'm going to shots in the video might be tricky with the size of the screen. But with the newer cars, they're starting to get bigger with the screen, which is fantastic. So right now, I would love to see print preview on a document, a preview of your text that you're getting from somebody in a small little box here, so you can read it. 'Cause let's face it, deaf and hard of hearing people statistically multitask a little bit better than hearing people because we are forced to. We need to do that in order to make that happen. So yeah. So, anyways, so you have that. I would love to see a preview of the test, and then I would love to see a button that says, gives me the option to record my voice and send a response, or uh, see an improvement of voice detection so I can respond quickly to it. But I would love to just be able to send a voice message back and then get back. It's like talking to somebody else. The only thing is they're only listening to me, but they're sending me text messages instead. Especially it would be especially helpful on the trail itself because there are some information with hand signals and stuff like that. The visual communication might be tricky. What if you're in an awkward spot that you can't really see anybody and stuff like that, and everybody has to do walkie-talkie and I can't understand a thing? That's where CarPlay could come in. So it would be really handy to have. But it's interesting. So if you have a Jeep yourself, you'll see that when you back up, the backup camera is That starts right here, okay? And this has got the Jeep Wave logo on it on the side. It's blank, it's not loose. That part of the screen, I would like that size to be the text messages, for text messaging to read. So, because let people read quick. We'll have to, especially with closed captioning on movies, YouTube videos, for example. So it helps us get information quickly, and then we can decide whether or not we need to repeat over and respond in a lengthy way, or we send a voice message. It would really be handy to have that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of my suggestions as far as that. So it's really big. So again, technology has always grown, but accessibility tech needs to grow with it. So I would love to see that happen more with CarPlay. And there's just so many ideas I could think of to make CarPlay efficient, not just for the deaf and hard of hearing, but for the hearing people as well. Because there are going to be situations where you don't want to have to listen to a voice and then you miss and not focusing on it. You can tap a screen and it'll give you a quick preview of the text message you got and respond in whatever way you want to. So I think that should be like a really important feature, especially for the deaf and hard of hearing. It'll be fucking huge. So, yeah, but let me give you a few examples of what people do on the Jeep Trail in a convoy ride. You got stop, hold up, don't go anywhere, just stop. And then you point at somebody, oh, there's a hazard. People use their voice and hand signals all the time, but of course, distance for me, I'm not always gonna hear them. So thankfully, I use hand signals and stuff. And then you point in the direction where you're turning with the arm out the window. I would demonstrate that, but it's cold outside, so I don't want to do that. And then people use walkie-talkies, and we can't use walkie-talkies. That's a hard thing in person because we're not going to be able to understand it. But hello, what did you say? I can't understand you. Turn it up loud. Oh no, change the channel. Shoot. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fine. Getting frustrated, trying to go, huh? Hello? How about you just turn around and look at me, people? Just look at me. I am hard of hearing. You don't want to think me doing that, do you? No. Probably look at you. What are you doing? Just turn around, Dennis. Just turn around. Oh, how are you doing? Yeah, you can look at me while I'm talking through the walkie-talkie. That's great. It's probably awkward as hell, isn't it? Yeah. Let's not do that. All right? Yeah. Thank you. No, I don't want to be doing that all the time. So that's where CarPlay comes in. So let's try to get some news out of it. Also, I've thought about doing that too, as far as the Jeep convoy rides and the Jeep trails itself. I don't know if it's overkill. I would like to hear your comments on this too. Getting a Starlink mini attached to the top of the Jeep and using the Wi-Fi feature that can let everybody get on it and use FaceTime. And use FaceTime to group chat to chat and talk. And especially, I could get a mount for the iPad and stick it up here, and it'll have all the FaceTime features on here and that'll make it happen. And the other thing is, that's another thought I just thought of while we're talking here. It's having FaceTime screens show up on here. You don't want to let other people see you, that's fine. But CarPlay is tricky. There's sometimes that work with when you're on FaceTime with CarPlay is good, but people can't see me, but I can see them. I haven't really figured out why they made it that way. It's the goofiest thing. But for people that need to have phone calls, put the FaceTime camera, their FaceTime camera on the big screen and not put it on the little screen. And they could be looking really quick. It's really not that hard to glance and drive really quick. It really isn't. I would love to see that more, but for now, I'll be happy with seeing print previews of the text messages on the sidebar of the radio during the CarPlay mode and being able to communicate that way. That'll be probably my most top wanted feature there. So, be very interested to do instead of going, huh? What's up, people? Snazzy people, pay attention here. I want to have a discussion. I'm trying to tell me where you're going. Left, right. Show your arm. Come on. I don't want to be doing that. And then I haven't been on enough convoys yet, rides yet, but goodness gracious, what are they gonna like? Oh, wait, quit the other parent. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he going? Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Okay. Over here. Over here. Yeah, I see you. I'm not blind. I'm hard of hearing. I'm not blind. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going from there. It'll probably be comical, probably all laugh about it, but still, it'll kill some time when we could be riding on the trail or just enjoying the Jeep convoy ride. So, drop a comment below. Tell me what you would like to see more as far as accessibility on the CarPlay. And even if with the iPhone itself too, if you want the iPhone to display something while you're driving, even with CarPlay enabled, drop some ideas. Let's see if we can get some ideas out to Apple and see what they have to say. So make sure you like and subscribe my channel so you can follow along with this topic and along with my journey. So until then, thank you for watching. Stay snazzy.